What if I told you that a 1980 quarter with a tiny filled in mint mark could be worth hundreds of times its face value? Or that the simple letter P on the front tells a fascinating story about American coinage history? Today, we're diving deep into the 1980p Washington quarter, a coin you might have sitting in your pocket change right now. Don't spend another quarter until you watch this. What is going on, coin collectors? Welcome back to Coins Heritage. If you love finding hidden value in everyday coins, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We turn pocket change into treasure hunts. First, let's talk about why the 1980p quarter is special from the moment it was made. Before 1980, quarters minted in Philadelphia had no mint mark at all. That's right, the P you see today didn't exist on Philly quarters before this year. The Philadelphia Mint finally started adding the P mint mark in 1980, making these quarters the first of their kind. This might not sound like a big deal, but for coin collectors, first-year issues and major changes like this are always interesting. The coin itself features John Flanagan classic Washington design, which has been used on quarters since 1932. On the front, or obverse, we have George Washington facing left, with the word liberty above him and the motto, "I in God we trust," to his left. On the back, or reverse, a majestic eagle with outstretched wings clutches a bundle of arrows, with an olive branch beneath. United States of America arches across the top and quarter dollar sits at the bottom. The coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, weighs 5.67 grams, and is made of a copper nickel-clad composition with a pure copper core. Now for the numbers that matter. The Philadelphia Mint produced an absolutely massive 635,832,000 of these quarters in 1980. That's over 635 million coins. With that kind of mintage, finding a 1980p quarter is incredibly easy. But high mintage usually means low value, and that is true here for most examples. A typical circulated 1980p quarter in average condition is worth exactly 25 cents. You can spend it at a vending machine without a second thought. But here's where it gets exciting. Error coins are where the real money hides. The most famous error on the 1980p quarter is the filled P mint mark. Because the dies used to strike these coins sometimes got clogged with grease or debris, the center of the P would fill in, making it look like a blob or a lowercase b instead of a clear letter. Collectors love these filled mint mark errors. Depending on the severity and the overall condition of the coin, a filled P quarter can be worth $5 to $20 or more. Not a fortune, but certainly better than 25 cents. Other errors to watch for include double die obverse varieties, where you can see doubling in the letters like Liberty or In God We Trust. Some collectors have reported quarters with missing reeded edges, though many of these turn out to be post-mint damage from vending machines or so-called slot machine coins. Genuine mint errors are always worth getting checked by a professional. So how much can a 1980p quarter actually be worth? In uncirculated mint state condition, prices vary by grade. An MS-66 graded example has sold for around $20 to $30. An absolutely flawless MS-68 example, which is extremely rare for this issue, could fetch $100 or more at auction. The key takeaway is that condition is everything. A coin that has been sitting in a drawer for 40 years is not going to be worth much. But a coin that went straight from a mint set into a protective holder could have real value. Here is how to check your 1980p quarters. First, look at the mint mark. Is the P fully formed, or does it look filled in? Second, examine the letters under magnification. Look for any doubling or unusual thickness. Third, check the condition. Is the coin still shiny with full original luster, or is it worn smooth? Fourth, weight if you can. A standard 1980p quarter should weigh exactly 5.67 grams. Anything significantly different could indicate an off-metal error. If you think you have found something valuable, do not clean it. Cleaning destroys collector value instantly. Get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Then sell it through eBay for mid-range errors or major auction houses like Heritage for truly rare pieces. The bottom line is this. The 1980p Washington quarter is a common coin with a fascinating place in minting history. Most are worth face value, but the filled P errors and high-grade, uncirculated examples can bring real money. So go grab that jar change. Look for a 1980 quarter with a P on the front. Examine that mint mark closely. You probably won't find a retirement fund, but you might find $20 hiding in plain sight. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, share it with a fellow coin collector, and subscribe for more hidden treasure tips. I will see you in the next video.